So Nelson, you started with number 1. Question 1.
Hey, what's going on, my people? Your boy Nice. We're back with another one, Ways to Get the Check. This is going to be episode 25. We haven't been here for a long time. As you know, I'm campaigning right now, running for city council at large in Lawrence. If you're not registered to vote, make sure you're registered to vote, whether you live in Lawrence or not. Your voice has to be heard. But, yeah, FN Studios, we've been under construction and kind of on the low, so focus on the campaign. But my guy, Steve Silva, hit me up that his son is nominated for Athlete of the Year. And if we could bring him up here to get a podcast to promote it. And that's one way to get the check, because it's a hefty check. It's for $25,000, $20,000?
Wow.
25?
25.
25,000.
25.
Scholarship money. We got to get him this check. With me, I have Josias, my co-host right here. What's up, Josias? And Danye Silva. He's the one we're going to be interviewing right now. How's it going, Danye?
Good. How you been?
Good. I've been good. How's everything? Are you ready for fantasy this year?
Yeah.
What pick you got?
Trying to get Jamar Chase first pick.
First pick. You got the first pick in your draft? So you pick number 1?
I don't know. I don't know which pick I am.
Oh, ninth? Look at that. That's your number 2,
exactly,
number 9.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, working out.
Okay. How you doing, Dante?
Danye. So it's Danye Silva. All right. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and the sport you excel in?
Yeah. So my name's Danye Silva, and I'm a quarterback for football, and I'm a shooting guard in basketball. And I probably feel like I most excel in football, a little more than basketball.
Okay. Around what age you started playing football?
5.
Around 5 years old.
So Danye, what made you pick football out of all sports?
My dad pretty much got me into it because he was an athlete, and then now he coaches me. So
Nice.
he got me all into that.
Nice.
Sometimes it's a little awkward on the podcast because we want to talk into the mic. I know you want to look at the person and always look right in there, right? That way we get good audio and you look at the camera when you're talking sometimes, because you have a direct camera, we have a wide one, all right? So, what does a typical training routine look like for you when you're trying to get ready for this game?
So before school, I go to the gym. After school, depending on what season, it's either basketball or football practice.
Nice. And let's talk about on game day. What does a typical routine on game day look like?
So I warm up by going on one knee, and then I switch, and then I stand up, keep throwing the ball, and then I do my footwork, and then I throw some routes, and then that's when the game
What
starts.
about before you even get over there, like at home? Like, what are some routines? Do you like wear the same sock or anything like that? Like traditions at home that you have. What do you have for breakfast? What does it look like? A game day. Sunday morning. You play Sundays, right?
Yeah.
Sunday morning, boom, you just woke up, alarm rang. What's your day like?
How you scramble your eggs? Right?
So I'll wake up to my dad screaming.
You see?
It's game day, baby.
It's game day.
I could picture him doing that.
Go blue.
I think we usually always go to breakfast, and then not at the house. We go to this place called Red's, and
Shout out to Reds.
Shout out to Reds.
and then we go back home, get ready. It's usually at noon time, so maybe watch some football, like NFL, and then game starts, and then after the game, more football, NFL.
Nice. So football all day.
Yep.
Daniel, what's the team that gives you the hardest trouble? That you think got your number, or they might pickpocket your
Probably
throws? Everett? All right, why so?
They're really big.
Okay.
They,
Like tall, like
yeah.
they
tall,
strong,
Yeah.
they fast, right? All right.
But we don't got to worry about that because they left.
Yeah, I heard they left Pop Warner. Now they're in the AYF.
So that's good.
So yeah. How do you balance this training and school stuff? Because you say you go to the gym before school, and how is that? When do you do your homework, and how do you balance all that stuff?
So honestly, right now I don't have much homework, or at least I didn't last year. So my dad just pretty much sets up everything. So kind of an easy balance.
Okay,
with
that's
no
good. That's good. I'm a big fan of no homework. We got to stop giving homework. Like,
Come on, man.
You're in school for 8 hours. That's enough.
Back to textbooks.
And on top of that, like, they're changing everything now. The way multiplication is not the multiplication we learned.
Nah.
And imagine when my Nolan is 7, 8 years old. I'm not going to know how to do that stuff. So no more homework, man. Stop giving the kids homework. Let them focus on other stuff.
Yeah.
Can you share some challenging moments you face in your journey? and how you overcame them?
When I first joined tackle, I was a backup quarterback, but then I just worked hard to get the starting job, and now I'm starting.
Okay. And that's when you were 5 when you first started, or
Nah, that was flag. So when I started tackle.
Oh, when you started tackle,
Yeah.
got it. At what age did you start tackle?
8, 9.
8, 9. Okay, that's good.
So Danye, what are some short-term goals that you have?
So my short-term goals are like to be the best that I can be, and then eventually go pro. And then my long-term goals are just to go pro.
Okay, that's what's up. What kind of things you think you need to do to go pro? Like, what is in your mindset to accomplish those goals?
Keep consistently going to the gym. Don't quit. And that's pretty much it.
That's what's up. So, what motivated these goals? Who or what pushes you to get to those?
My dad, my mom. I love Michael Jordan. He's a good motivator, and Tom Brady.
For sure. Jordan and Tom Brady, 2 GOATs for sure.
Danye, you have any older players or people that have played like 10 years ago or 5 years ago that maybe you might talk to, ask them their journey? You know, what are some steps you can do maybe to get into high school or college, or, you know, what are certain things? Because when we're playing, we always look up to players that have been in our shoes already, not so much just college or pro, you know. So
yeah, I could ask my cousins. I got 2 cousins. One is playing for Methuen High School, and the other one's in college right now from Michigan.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh wow, Michigan.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So picking up of Methuen High, I know you guys go to Methuen High every Friday. The atmosphere over there is amazing. Is that the high school you plan on attending, or somewhere else?
Yeah, we play at the high school.
No, if that's where you're planning on attending when you go to high school. Or could you see yourself playing somewhere else?
I think it's either Phillips Academy or Methuen.
Okay. So you're thinking the prior, right? I like that. Okay. I just asked to see if like your mind is just no Methuen only. We're gonna be Ranger Blue all day. We lit up the studio in Royal Blue today too.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll
all right.
see.
Now that's cool. Because I know you're there since you've been young, and it's an amazing atmosphere. Winning or losing, I like what happens in Methuen and the program they got. It's pretty cool. Shout out to them. And that's hard for me to say that because everybody knows how it is with me and Methuen. but they're doing the right thing over there. I like it. Any games you're excited to go watch this season?
In Methuen High?
Yeah.
I like all of the games on Fridays because almost the whole football team comes and we just have a bunch of fun watching the games.
Word. I like that. So, yeah, we need to make sure we go out and vote. I know the links are all over Facebook. We're going to leave it in the description below. Make sure you guys vote. It's free. All you have to do is verify your account with Facebook. And if you want to give $10, he gets 10 more votes. So any money that gets donated to my link below will go towards his votes. Hopefully you guys could support. And we're out here. I don't know if you want to talk about anything else that you want to mention before we go. I don't want to make this too long. That way people could get the point of it. We got to meet you a little bit, introduce you. I'm looking forward to going to some of your games, record you, and then we could mix it in and do a follow-up, maybe some questions on the field too. That'll be pretty cool. I wish I had the time to mic you up, but you never know what happens. Maybe if you guys are deep in the playoffs, I should be available because elections is November 4th. After that, we could go mic you up. Any games you're excited for your team to play this year? On your schedule? You know your schedule?
Not yet, but I know who we're playing.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for Drake It because now they're probably the hardest team since Everett left.
Yeah, Drake It is doing their thing.
And then probably Lawrence.
Brookline's out, right? Brookline?
Brookline's still there, but they're like Boston plays the Boston teams, and then Eastern Mass they'll meet in the playoffs if you get deep into the rounds. But the Brooklyn Patriots were legit. We're legit.
Some big boys.
I was gonna ask. I kind of forgot what I was gonna ask, but I did want to talk more about the game. Any plays? Can you just talk to me about breaking the huddle? What are you looking at when you break the huddle, walking over there? Talk to me like quarterback down here right now, athlete of the year. What is your vision? What is your mindset on when you break a huddle? Actually calling a play. How you get a play?
All right, so we do the formation, then we call the play, and then we have it's called It's like to tell if it's a run or a pass.
Okay.
So
okay.
there's
you got
numbers.
codes. Okay.
And
That's good.
then you call the play. And then I get the play from the sidelines from my dad, my coach. And then I break the huddle. I read the defense, see if what coverage they're in, and then I go over my pre-snap read.
That's good. That's good. Do you have signals or you run back and forth? Or a mixture of both?
Both, yeah.
Both, okay.
Do they have mic on their on their helmets yet?
man, they
not
don't got
yet. Come on,
awesome.
Methuen. Mics for helmets. Let's go, man.
I don't think it's about a city with money that's gonna have mics. That's by age level.
Yeah.
I don't think Pop Warner or high school you're allowed to do that.
But since you don't have a mic, right? How's your relationship with your coach? Because offensive coach.
It's great.
Yeah.
His dad is the OC.
okay.
Yeah. So they definitely know the plays. I remember
right.
when I used to coach my cousin that lived with me at the time when I first became a coach. I write 34 lead. Like we used to just on the way over there giving signals. Bootleg. He knew all the signals because you have to have that relationship. So that's what's up, and I'm sure he has them too. Let's see a call.
Yeah, let's see you on formation.
I don't want to give it away though. I don't want people to watch it.
Last year's play. Last year's play.
Nah,
Come
we got
on.
the same play.
Hey, y'all heard that?
I remember now what I wanted to ask earlier. Barica, how is it playing against Barica at Barica? Because as a Lawrence coach, I know what it's like. As a Methuen player going into Barica, because it's pretty crazy in there. How is your experience over there?
So, okay, so it's I don't really know how to explain it, but they're really loud and they're crazy over there.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it's huge over there. It's pretty big.
Nice.
Like the stands are big, a bunch of fans in the stands.
That's cool. No, I mean, again, make sure you guys are out voting. The links it's all support, man. It's just a click and a verification, and you're good to go. And you could choose the option to remain anonymous, so your stuff won't even be out there. Takes nothing. Right now, you are currently first in your in your category. That's amazing.
Awesome.
What category is it exactly?
I think it's just so what happens is it started top 20, and then if you make top 20, it goes down top 15. I think we're in top 10 right now.
Nice. I like that.
That's awesome.
Nah, so we got to push for Danye to get that. Anything closing remarks that you want to bring up or nothing?
Nah.
Oh, we're good. So last question, is there anyone you would like to thank or acknowledge in your journey so far with everything that's happening?
Just both my parents, my dad
Both
and my
your parents. Shout out to them. And shout out to Stephanie Silva.
One more shout out.
Sips.
We got to give a shout out to his center, bro.
The center?
The center.
What's the center's name?
How's he going to be the number one QB without the center?
Let's give a shout out to the center.
All right. So also, I got to shout out my old center's name because he wanted me to do that.
Okay.
Let's go right there. Give him a shout out to the
Luke
camera.
Knight, and my center right now,
Luke Knight.
Nick Mancini.
Okay.
Let's go. But yeah, back to shout out to Stephanie Silva Sips. Make sure you go check that out. She actually brought a tea. We're about to drink that and taste it.
Hey.
Unless if it's energy, then I don't know because it's pretty late at night. my bedtime is in 29 minutes. All right. Oh. Well, we'll keep this PG. But yeah, thank you. Both for Danye. Let's go. Shout out to Mo.
Shout out to Danye. Yes, sir.
All right, yo. Thank you for coming.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for having me.